Hey, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We're super excited to show you all our newest additions. They've been hatching since yesterday afternoon. So, are you ready for all this cuteness? Most of them are black because we have a black rooster that lives back there with the hens. And I also have a red rooster, so we have a little bit of a variety. Aren't they adorable? I'll show you each individually. Not really, that'd take too long. Let's see, we have a little yellow one. We have this one that's got brown and black. Ain't she cute? Which one's yours, Abby?
Right here.
Abby named this one Brownie already.
Oh no,
that's not Brownie.
This one.
Oh, it's this one. Look, she's got all different shades of brown. Isn't she pretty? So these are also mixed breeds. That's what most of my chickens are around here, mixed breeds. So Rob's prepared the brooder cage for them. It's all clean and ready for them to be put up there in the quail house. So I'll show you guys that. So stay tuned. Look guys, we have one with feathered feet. Isn't that cute? You never know what you're going to get when you have mixed breeds. Hey everyone, so it's the next day after the chicks hatched since I put them up in the building, and we're going to go up there and we're going to see how they're doing, if they've caught on to eating and drinking, and if they look well. So I was telling you about the couple roosters that are the fathers of the chicks, and I'm going to show you which ones that we have left. So we have like 3 that have bred with the hens, and I'll show you where most of these chicks came from. He's one of my older roosters. He's been around. You can look at his spurs and see how huge they are. He makes his rounds, and he goes back there quite often to visit the hens back in the woods. I guess he likes the young ladies. Got tired of these old ones that we have around here. So he's one of them. And all my roosters are really docile. None of them are aggressive towards us. I've been really fortunate with the guys I have on the farm now, because I've had my share of nasty roosters. But he's a good guy. There's little Midnight. Isn't she precious? She's a little girl. But she's grown quite a bit since she was born. She's kind of shy. She hangs out with the chickens. Hey girls. Hey ladies. And here is my other big rooster. And he gets around too, but he actually moved back here. He moved out of the old coop over here. And he moved back here with these ladies. I don't know why. I never usually have chickens switching coops like that. But yeah, he decided on his own that he was going to move back here. And that's where he's been since, back in the skid house, the hillbilly chicken coop. And there's the guy who I think is the father of most of these chicks that have hatched. He's a Jersey giant, and we bought him from a friend of mine, and he was supposed to be a hen, but he ended up being a rooster, which I'm okay with. But he's a nice breed. He's got a good personality too. Hey Barnaby. Hey Barney. How you doing, buddy? Oh, yep. Almost as tall as me. You're a big boy. So what we do with a lot of roosters, and don't get mad at me, if I can't hatch them and have like a ton of roosters, so we either sell them to people or we butcher them on farm and we use them as food. But I much rather butcher my own birds and know where they're coming from, know that they were raised right and treated right and given a good life while they're here. And then I'll select my favorite ones and we'll keep them for breeding. And I have one more rooster I want to show you if I could find him. And I forgot about this guy. He's been around for probably 4 or 5 years too. And he's just a mixed breed. He's obviously part barred rock. But he's a really big rooster. And I don't know how well he gets around. I don't really see him like actively pursuing the hens. But I'm sure he gets around. And I found him. There's Saddle right there. That white rooster. And if I could zoom in here, you can see his feathered feet. So I know he's a daddy of at least 2 of my chicks that hatched this last time. But let's go see the chicks now. I'll show you all how the chicks are doing. So here's all the chicks. They seem to be doing really well. I saw them eating and drinking this morning. I did come up here and check on them this morning. And I'm going to look in the incubator and see if there's any that have hatched in the since yesterday. Because there might be. Sometimes you have a few that end up hatching like a little later than the others. But yeah, so they seem to be doing really well. Probably have like at least 3 or 4 times more hatch than we have right now in the next 2 weeks. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and God bless.